while we see Mary and Joseph's unique path to Bethlehem, each one of us has a unique road to open up ourselves to receive the Lord and then to give him. Our map shows very clearly that Mount Tabor is to the east of Nazareth. As Mary and Joseph made their way down that yellow road toward what was ancient Jezreel, passing what is modern-day Afula, they would have seen Mount Tabor, and to the south, that small village of Naim, that village where Jesus in the future raised the widow's son from the dead.
This is a beautiful view over all of Nazareth and the surrounding areas. That's why I came up here, so we can see where Mary and Joseph walked. We started there. You might not be able to make it out if you are not familiar with the Basilica of the Annunciation. We began there this morning. That's exactly where Mary and Joseph began. And if they were going to walk toward the south on this nativity trail, the 145 to 160 kilometers it takes to get to Bethlehem, they would have come down that little hill and come through here. Now you might be able to make out here in the distance, it looks like a cut highway or a cliff that's been cut to put a road in between. That's how people come up here these days. But back then that was part of a mountain. So if you're going to walk, you're going to come down that mountain and take this road right around this mountain. And what's going to open up in front of you toward the southwest, is what they call the Valley of Jezreel, or the Valley of Megiddo. Let's see what we can find as we come toward the end of this precipice. Now I want to point out, first of all, the way that they would have taken. Like I said, you can see a road probably down below me. They would have taken their walking route around this mountain, and as the sun's coming up toward the east, they would have gone toward the southeast. Right there, and you'll notice on this side of this lookout, a very familiar shape for those of you who have been to the Holy Land before, who have followed some of the things that we've done. And that is a little bump of a mountain, and that is the mount called Tabor. Right on the other side of that, as they would be going toward the Jordan River, going toward Bethshan, passing Bethshan and going toward the river so they can make their way south without going through Samaria, which is right there. They would have passed by Naim, passed by Tabor, and gone further down. So eventually we're going to make our way down there and show you what it looks like.
As we look at this path Mary and Joseph took on their way to Bethlehem, it helps us to remember that each person has a unique path. When we talk about this emptiness that we need, that Carol Houselander speaks about, so that we can receive the Lord, each person has to find his own secret. The purpose for which something is made is what decides the material that will be used to make it. The chalice is made of pure gold because it must contain the blood of Christ. The bird's nest is made of scraps of soft down, leaves and feathers and twigs, because it must be a strong and warm home for young birds. The reed is pierced so that music can come through in different notes. So even though each one of us is made of the same human nature, we all share that. However, we each have a different path, a unique path. This path leads us to be open to receiving the Lord. As Carol Houselander says, there seems to be rules of love like the rules of music. But within them, each soul has her secret with God. As this Advent continues, let's find our secret path to be open to receive Him. Please continue to join us again tomorrow as we continue our pathway to Bethlehem. God bless you, and we're praying for you from the Holy Land.